Oh, the pressure of filming something that is essentially me, something that I do every day that really represents me. Well, actually, that's easy. Coffee. I make coffee the old-fashioned way. I use what is called a Chemex method. No electronics. I've been through coffee makers that are extra fancy with timers and waking up and having it been brewed and all of that. And then I was at a client's apartment downtown, and she made coffee. We had coffee, and she made it with the Chemex beaker. I'd never had better coffee in my life, so I've been kind of hooked. So I'll walk you through it. This is what I do every morning. Granted, this way of making coffee is not for everybody because it sort of forces you to be a little, more than a little invested in your coffee making process, but in the end, it's worth it. And I drink my coffee black, simple, and you'll see. Let's look at how I do it. All right, the first component is obviously hot water. I've already pre-boiled a pot of water, and then I need a filter. So this is one of the square paper filters that you can use with a Chemex. They have sort of rounded top ones, but there's the Chemex beaker. They have rounded top ones. I don't like those. Oh, keys. One of the things that would have been in my pocket when I empty my pockets when I do that part of the exercise. Anyway. There's the filter, and that is how it goes into the Chemex beaker. Like that, right? Pretty straightforward. Okay, moving back over here. Unfortunately, this apartment that I'm renting only has an electric thing over here. So anyway, these are my coffee beans. I get them at a local roaster. I don't get my beans at a certain chain originating from Seattle. I try to support local businesses, so there you go. And so this is a sort of a Colombian roast. Colombian, I think, did I get Italian or French roast last time? I don't remember. Whatever it is, it's really fucking good. So, grinding. And after years of doing this, you sort of get a feel for when it's ready. Like, I can tell we're all set there. Oops. Oh my gosh, the day that I film this and I make a mess and I look like I'm sort of challenged. Alright, fine. Anyway, the grinds are ground. And this is really hard with one hand, man. Alright, I'm coming in for help with my other hand. I had to cut away there, sorry. But here are the grounds that I've ground, and we just sort of put them in here into the filter of the Chemex. Very exciting. Right, put you back until later today. And now, the water. Now this is the sort of slightly tricky part. I remember reading very early on that when you start your watering process of the grinds, you just want to get the grinds wet. The grounds, rather, wet. You don't want to float them, you know? So they're just getting wet now, and the smell, I wish we had smell-o-rama so you could smell this, but it does something chemically to the grinds. And so those are sufficiently moistened. You can tell there's a little steam action happening inside. I wish I paid more attention in physics and chemistry so I could really understand what's going on, but no. Anyway, alright, so now here is our first sort of full reservoir of water. Alright, and I'm going to let that brew through. I'm not going to do this whole thing on camera because that is boring. That's going to brew through, and I'll probably have to refill the reservoir two or three more times, maybe 4, depending on, I don't know what, because I'm just guesstimating how long that takes. Okay, so the pouring of the water into the coffee appears to be done. The whole process, you fill it up, you walk away, you come back a couple minutes later and you do it again. The whole process altogether probably takes about maybe 10 minutes, 15 tops. which is not for everybody. My sister was staying with me here in town, and she sort of tapped her nails on the counter. When's it going to be ready? When's it going to be ready? When's it going to be ready? You know, so again, this is a coffee process that is very old school and not for everybody. So I'm going to flip the camera around and cut to what we do now, just before drinking it. All right. There is the filter, sort of all ready and poured out. That's a full pot, at least for me. And all right, so we take the wet filter. It's all spent. Sometimes there's still little drips and drabs. Just got to be careful. And I'm just going to put it in the sink for now until it's a little drier, and then it will ultimately go into the trash. But for now, right there. Anyway, there it is. Coffee's ready. I'm telling you guys, this is the best part of my day. Absolute best part of my day. There it is. Black gold. I spilled a little because I've never done this on camera. Black gold for the morning. Okay. And let me just wipe it on my shorts. Alright, I'm going to flip the camera around. It's a little ridiculous. Hang on. Okay, black gold, as I was saying. This is my first sip of the day. I can already feel things start happening in a good way. So that's how I make coffee every morning. That's the ritual. Nothing automated about it. I have enough automated shit in my life, please. And since I work in web and graphic design and I have computers, I'm doing this whole thing on my iPhone. You know, I have enough gadgets. In fact, I'm trying to cut down on the gadgetry and gimmickry like that in my life. Not so much plastic, using a coffee making system that is not wasteful, using a water filter, no bottled water, shit like that. So, this is my cup of delicious coffee from Empire Coffee and Tea over on 9th Avenue, not the Seattle place. Support your local businesses. So, that's that. What's in my pocket? Alright, I'm going to do that right now. What's in my pocket? I have dog treats. My keys, which has my bicycle lock key, my apartment key, and my mail key. Blistex lip balm. Ordinarily I use Burt's Bees, but they were out, or I was in a hurry, I don't remember. But Blistex medicated SPF 15 lip balm. Alright, what is in my other pocket? My wallet. My wallet, and it's a simple old classic leather wallet. And my laundry card. I live in a building where there's laundry on my floor. No coins. You go downstairs, put money in this machine and get, like recharge your card, and you use that. Oh! My back pocket. I have a dog poop bag in my back pocket. A duty bag, as we call it. He's looking at me now. I'm crazy. Actually, I should put him on this too, because he is a giant part of my life. There's the little guy. The reason I had poop bags in my back pockets and dog treats. So, that's the coffee making ritual for now. Cheers, everyone. Out of my WNYC New York Public Radio cup. And that is a slice of my day. That's how I roll. For coffee, anyway. Later.